Hey there, Shane Rice here with the Inbound Marketing Team. Looking at global nav tests we've been running for the last 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks on about.gitlab.com. So when you look at the nav, you have a get free trial CTA and then a search option. Then next to that you have register, sign in. And so what we want to do is we want to consolidate those CTAs a little bit. So we moved register on the homepage down below the fold, and then we moved the get free trial CTA all the way to the right. So now when you click on sign in, it actually says on the nav you'll have search, explore, sign in, and then the get free trial CTA on the far right. So it's kind of standalone and gets a lot more attention that way, was the thought. So what you're looking at here is a Data Studio dashboard that I put together to look at the clicks on the control versus click on the test version. And so, what we see here is, out of almost 1.4 million page views, and this is across about.gitlab.com for this time period, there were 3,781 clicks on the CTA in the control, and there were 12,440 clicks on the test. So, when you look at this, it clearly shows that the test is doing a better job of getting attention on the free trial from the navigation. And so from a site-wide consideration, it makes a lot of sense for us to consolidate the navigation and add in that CTA on the far right as a standalone call-out. So what does this mean, though, for the actual registrations, GitLab.com registrations, trials for GitLab.com, enterprise trials, etc. So what you're looking at now is a spreadsheet that I put together with some data from SciSense. And so looking at the period from October 20th through November 4th, same period, September 29th, October 14th, that controls for days of the week, so we're not seeing a spike because we're not on the weekend or something like that. So GitLab.com registrations were actually up about 5%. Trials for GitLab.com were up around 10% during the same time, and then the enterprise trial, interestingly enough, was only up about a half a percentage point. And so what I kind of am thinking might be happening here is, so when you go to the install page, we have a CTA on page there that sends people directly to the self-managed trial. And so with this test running, what I'm wondering is if maybe we're cannibalizing some of those clicks and it's just going to the free trial, and then people are choosing whatever option they're presented with there. As far as more than likely, people are going to pick the .com trial at a higher rate just because it's on the left. And we've done testing around that in the past. I can pull up some videos if you're interested in that, but it's fine the way we tested it, and the way it is the way it should be when we present two options. I mean, definitely some things we have ideas for tests going forward there. So my recommendation at this point is looking at this data, seeing that we have such a high conversion rate whenever click-through rate when we focus on that CTA and the navigation, that we move forward with this test, move forward with this in production at 100%. And then we keep an eye on this over the next 2 weeks just to see if we see these same trends where the conversion rate stays as high, GitLab.com registrations, GitLab.com trials, enterprise trials, see what those numbers do when it's 100% to make sure this isn't just some reason why this was creating a unusual result. And then once we've got that data with 100% with this in production, then we can move on to additional tests from here. You have any questions, let me know, and look forward to talking soon. Thanks.